Well, here you go. Fresh made tea, and of course, just in case you, in case you didn't eat anything when you got to this place, why thank you. This really is kind of you. Yeah, even though I'm not really a tea person, this is actually pretty good. Figures. And Mordred, you're not going to run away this time? Mm. I understand your situation, Mordred. But you need to understand that, well, we were mainly looking for you. Well, I was going to look for you. But this one here was a different story. I I don't know what thou thinks. Okay, could you can it with the Shakespeare? Seriously. Do I have to punch the sense of dictionary into your fragile skull or something? Hmm. Hey, we pretty much agreed that you wouldn't do that, plus your house guests. Plus, I don't think Juliet would like it if her house was destroyed, so I watch what you do, buddy. Don't mind him, he just gets like that. So, anyways, Gabby, how long has Mordred been here for? In pretty much what I've gathered, it only seemed like a couple of days. Well, he's only been here for a few weeks. A few weeks, you say? Mm-hmm. Almost to a full month. So time really does change around here. Yet you don't seem to have changed, Mordred. Yeah, I don't get it either. But what does matter is the fact that, well, I actually look like I'm a king. Well, a lord per se. Well, so am I. Yet I'm not exactly royalty. And, well, I'm in this form, which we already discussed earlier that this was the best suitable one for me. Is it just me, or does it seem like he's a giant cheese bar? What? Now that you mention it, it does seem like he is. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Mordred, you recall what I mentioned about with the doctor, correct? Um, Try to remember. Okay. If you pretty much don't, I'm gonna beat your skull into it. If I remember, you mentioned that the doctor said he was getting transferred to a different, location, and he asked you to build that machine where he could escape that Pacific universe. Mm-hmm. Which, of course, I was installing for all the other egg bosses. Because that world seems like it was no longer functioning. Like it just stopped. Oh my. What do you mean? You, in this universe, refer to it as Archie. Yes, those are popular comics around here. Then you should be familiar with the scenario and how it stopped. Yeah, with a greedy pig who clearly started it all. Well, and a few others, but that's beside the point. It was mainly caused by him. I see. I understand. Well, then this was a sign that we had to move on to a different location. I pretty much wanted my story to continue because I felt like mine got a little cut off, you could say. Not to mention, it didn't really give me much. I mean, I was reborn, but I was reborn as a coward. But you were quite helpful for us, Mordred. Don't feel bad about that. You were very helpful in acknowledging about what the witch carters were. And most importantly, with the Naugus twins. Yes, yes, I did. I'm surprised I didn't get into contact with Connie sometime soon. I did transfer her here. Though not here, rather someplace else. She's the Lynx, correct? Yep. You say one bad thing, she's gonna make you wish you wouldn't have said that. She'll make you regret it. Then again, I'm not surprised. She is one of the few female egg bosses that is willing to pull her weight around. What's that supposed to mean? You're saying that girls can't be within armies? Oh, no, it's just a way for their safety. But to have a few who actually have, well, organs to actually make it work. I just don't understand why you, of all the egg bosses, would be this. It's no wonder why you never really found a suitable partner. In combat or relations. Either one. Okay, I think we shouldn't go on with this. What we should recall is that we're basically in an environment that's new to us and we had to adapt to them. You, Mordred, and from what I gathered from Conquering Storm, you pretty much had both survived and had been progressing very likely. I also had that encounter with Abyss. The squid. That girl pretty much left me in the egg gala. Seriously. I was trying to be a nice guy, only to realize that she wasn't worth my time. Indeed. At least me and Mordred went with suitable partners to actually have a wonderful night. I bet they were really nice people. Oh yes, they were definitely interesting, if not very delightful. Ah yes, I remember that night. You were also pretty much having trouble asking the one out. Don't remind me, it's embarrassing. Oh, Mordred. Say, you there. Yeah? What is it? Oop. I've been meaning to ask, who exactly is this Juliet person? She's a penguin. A penguin? Seriously? And what exactly does she do? Well, I guess you could say she doesn't really like talking about her daily routines, but she doesn't mind hanging around friends, and she doesn't mind helping. Yeah, she's just really, well, sweet overall. She pretty much took the time to take me in, so that's something. Well, as much as I like to stick around, I'm gonna go see if I can, well, see what I can find in this place. Just don't end up getting into trouble. I mean, seriously, the last thing we want is some kind of war breaking out or some kind of problem. We've been through war before. What's it to you? Right, I'm out of here. Later, cheese box! Is he always like that? Just now he is. Oh boy. Um, would you like some crumb cake? Yes, please. And while you're at it, is there anything to read here? Anything of technology? I think I can look in the library somewhere. You always said, Ma. Also, can you please take this off of me? Yeah, come on, Mordred. Well, at least I know that this place is rather peaceful. I wonder where the others are. I should at least give him a note before anything else. Ka-ding. Yes, this is Ma reporting in. We have found our missing egg boss. And of course, well, definitely changes. This is something I have to report on. Whew. So far, so good. Yet, I don't pretty much see anyone. If I were basically someone within this area, where exactly would I be? Hmm. Huh? Someone is in the area, and huh? Finally, I found someone. Hopefully, they can help. Excuse me. Uh, excuse me.
Hmm? Oh, hello there. Who are you, and how can I help you?
My name's Sonic, and well, it's kind of a little bit of an odd story to say, but I came out of a weird portal, and well, I'm seeking if someone actually could possibly know someone who could help me with this situation.
Oh, really? Well, where did you come from?
Um, I came from this place called Mobius, and well,
Oh, yeah, we've been getting a lot of these types of people. Oh, it's strange. But I do know someone who could possibly help.
oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Could you please tell me who they are?
Oh, yes. He is a very wise dragon.
A dragon?
Mm-hmm. He is known as Reshiram, the Dragon of Truth. But we just like to call him Reshi for short.
Reshiram?
Mm-hmm. He lives somewhere pretty high. Pretty much within the clouds, right in the mountains.
Oh really? That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks, miss. That really helps me out a lot.
No problem. And be careful out there. It can be kind of dangerous.
Oh really? Like what?
Well, there are hazards.
I can pretty much get past them.
That also includes well, deep landscapes and, well, earthquakes and high winds.
And that'll be no sweat. I can brush past them easy.
And water. Very deep water.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go and see if I can find a way out through that.
Just be careful out there.
Thanks.
Hmm. What a strange fellow. Well, at least it was nice. Well, I should be getting back. These are enough of ingredients. Now to make it home.